Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about a popular rapper out of Texas. Now, today was my first time learning about an area called Forest Hill, and apparently it is close to Fort Worth. Now, in that area is a local aspiring rapper by the name of, I think, G Money Little Ronnie, and he was on the rise, up and coming, and very popular in the area. Now, today he took his daughter to the car wash with him. He was at the car wash, cleaning out his car, vacuuming the inside with his daughter on the inside. Now, while his daughter was waiting for him on the inside and him on the outside, somebody came by and somebody came by and sprayed up the vehicle with what witnesses are saying was approximately 20 to 30 rounds of firing off. Such a tragedy in broad daylight in front of a lot of people. And it's unfortunate that people decided to do this while he had his daughter with him, who just turned 5 years old yesterday. Now, this rapper, he is, like I said, well known and up and coming, and he had went viral 2 weeks ago trying to show love to his daughter at a Daddy and Donuts event. He showed up to the school to surprise his daughter, or to be there with his daughter for Daddy and Donuts. And while in attendance to this Daddy and Donuts event, his daughter had a friend who was down because she did not have her father present. So he wanted to make the situation special with not only his daughter, but her friend as well. He took to social media and he said the following: "My baby girl couldn't stand the fact that her friend was sad. This morning, her daddy couldn't make it to Donuts with Daddy. And, we let her know it's okay to join us, and she can snap it up, and that changed her whole mood." So in the photos of the Daddy and Donuts event, it was him, his daughter, and this other little girl. And so this is the photos that they took, along with the other photos that are attached here. And he went viral for this post. Now, in addition to him going viral to this post, he also had popular rap songs that people would listen to, and he often would be on his social media gambling and rolling dice and shooting dice and things like that. So I'm not sure who his enemies are or who his ops are, but he also rapped about, that type of lifestyle in his music. He has a song, and I was trying to look up some of his music to kind of get familiar with him. And when I typed his name in, the first song that came up was a song called Gang Talk. Now, today was my first time hearing of him or knowing anything about him. So I had no idea who he was. So I had to kind of do a little research to kind of get a little bit of background on who he was, what type of music he put out, and so on and so forth. So when I looked up his music on social media, it was similar music to like the drill rappers. It was drill style type music where he was talking about his ops, talking about, pew-pewing people, talking about how much money he has, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to pull up the video of the incident first, and then we are going to go into some of these song lyrics that he had on his music. So this video right here was captured by different people who were driving by the scene. I looked on social media and I captured a few different videos of people riding by the scene. I don't know exactly who shot what. If I knew who owned each video, I would give credit. So if you are a person who took this video, feel free to say it in the comments. But when I got to the video, it was reshared and reshared and reshared and reshared on different pages. So I don't know who the original source is, but this is of witnesses going by. It's a couple of videos spliced together of the actual scene where him and his daughter was gunned down. Now, let me play this video for you guys. And this is out of Forest Hill, Texas, which is very, very close to Fort Worth, Texas. Okay? It's in the area of proximity of Dallas, Fort Worth, that area. All right, so this right here is the scene where people were gathering to see what was going on.
They don't got no sense. Slappy's Car Wash in Forest Hill, on Forest Hill and 20. A juvenile, adult male and a juvenile were killed. Father and daughter were killed. The daughter was just turned 5 yesterday.
All right, so this appears to be the ambulance taking the bodies away. Or the coroner or whatever that is. All right. So that was the initial video of the scene after the fact. And I'm going to show you guys also a news report that kind of brings you guys up to speed. They kind of basically say what I've already said, but let's just pull up the news report really quickly, and then we'll go on with new updates that are coming out and developing.
Out of Forest Hill, police are investigating a shooting at a car wash. It has left 2 people dead. The car wash is Slappy's Car Wash on Forest Hill Drive, just north of I-20. Family and friends are telling CBS News Texas the victim was a Fort Worth rapper. One of the victims, the other, his 5-year-old daughter. Caroline Vandergriff is there for us. A lot of activity still going on. Obviously, a lot of questions at this hour.
That's right. Things are starting to clear out, but this is still very much an active investigation. Now, the shooting happened behind the car wash. There's still a lot of police over there, and we actually just saw them tow away what we believe is the victim's car that he drove to this car wash earlier today. We have seen a lot of family and friends out here consoling each other, hugging and crying. Most of them have cleared out at this point just within the past 30 minutes or so. They had sort of a group huddle a prayer together and then started to leave. They told us the man who was shot was a well-known rapper in this area. He goes by Little Ronnie. They say his daughter was also killed, and she had just celebrated her 5th birthday yesterday. Little Ronnie's aunt says she has no idea why someone would do this to him.
All we know is that he was charged, he was doing the car,
Yes, ma'am.
cleaning the car out, and somebody came through shooting and killed him and the baby. He was a good kid, y'all. He was. He didn't bother nobody.
Now, the news. Condolences to the family. I send my condolences. I know that this cannot be easy for the mom, for the family, you know. Only thing is, like, when I've lost family members that are, you know, active in the streets, you know, I don't sugarcoat, you know, if they was into stuff or doing things or, you know, in the streets. His aunt says that he didn't bother anybody. He didn't do anybody. I don't know that. I don't know. I just know that his music is kind of paints a different picture, if you will. But sometimes people have cap in their rap. I don't know if he was one of those rappers that was really living that lifestyle or if he was a rapper that had cap in his rap. Now, you know, this is his aunt, so maybe she knew a different part of him. I don't know. I can't speak. I don't know. I just know that when I looked up his lyrics, it was kind of different. But let's play a little bit more.
He didn't. Him and that baby.
One witness told us
Him and that baby. He was a good kid, y'all. He was. He didn't bother nobody. He didn't. Him and that baby.
One witness told us she heard the shots this morning just before 11. She said it sounded like at least 20 to 30 rounds. Now, the Forest Hill police chief came by and promised to give us some sort of an update within the hour. We haven't gotten any confirmation on the victims or exactly what happened here, if they have any suspects or have made any arrests. We haven't gotten that update yet, but we'll, of course, bring it to you as soon as we get it. Now, the car wash representatives did come by and told us this location will be closed for the next 2 days. They are obviously fully cooperating with police in this matter, and they said they are shocked, appalled, and deeply troubled by the senseless and violent acts that occurred earlier here today.
All right. So that was a news article 3 hours ago. Some of you guys in the chat are saying that they have a warrant for a suspect. Let me see if there's any updates as far as any suspects. Let's see. All right. So right here, according to Fox 4 News, it says police say one of the suspects has been identified and a warrant for their arrest was issued. However, the police department said it is not ready to release the suspect's name. Additional police officers were called in to help with crowd control because of the number of people who showed up at the scene after the incident happened. And it says that the police believe that it was a targeted shooting. Now, being that it happened in broad daylight, I'm sure that there probably is a lot of surveillance to go off of. And it's unfortunate that his daughter was caught in the crossfire. Now, just like him celebrating his daughter on Valentine's, the mother also celebrated their daughter as well. Her Facebook page is also trending right now. And this is the mother of his child. Now, she has a lot of posts saying that she is a single mother. So it looks like they were together co-parenting their daughter, but not together, just based off what her post reflect on her page. Now, just like he celebrated his daughter on Valentine's Day, so did the mom. So the mom posted this post. And she said, "Happy Valentine's to my stinky mama. I love this girl with all my heart. I show her extra love. It's hard enough being a woman, dealing with emotions. So I'm extra careful with her, my princess, my other half. To my heart, my baby has the most loving and caring spirit. Always thinking of others. That's what I love most about her. And that lets me know my job is being done. Happy Valentine's Day, Chink. Oh, my baby went viral yesterday. Just being her. We need new pictures." So this is her mom talking about the post that the father had did the day before that had went viral all over social media. And she was bigging up her daughter for having a kind heart and everything like that. Now, in the post, people were, the mom also shared, you know, how the post had gone viral. It had 10,000 shares, 893 comments. And this is what the mom had posted under that post, showing that, you know, her daughter had went viral, and it was basically because she was being kind to her friend. And people in the comments were saying, you know, big chink. And then now today, since her page is going viral, people are now sending condolences and saying that they are sorry for her loss, saying, you know, they're praying for her, rest in peace, and so much more. People are sending their condolences and everything like that. Just, you know, talking about how cruel the world is and how tragic this whole thing is. Someone in the comments says, "You should never deface a person in a picture. Rest in peace to both of them." I don't know what he's talking about. Who defaced somebody? Y'all catch me up. I'm not sure. Did the dad deface somebody? I'm not sure. But the mom, she would often post about her daughter on her social media page. And she even had posted that her daughter had gotten into cheer as well. So not too long ago, she had a post on her page that she was asking people to donate to her daughter's cheer fundraiser and trying to get people to, you know, donate to her daughter. Now, under this post, people are also sending in their condolences to the mother. And it's just a sad situation all around. You have a daughter that was surrounded by two loving parents. However, whatever was following the dad ended up being the ultimate demise of the daughter. Now, when I looked up his song lyrics, like I said, there was a song entitled Gang Talk. And in the song Gang Talk, it was drill music. So this is his verse. It was him and another person by the name of Shaw Brazy or something like that. But this was his verse right here. G Money or GS Lil Ronnie. And on the first verse, it says, "We ain't finna duck-ish. Little N, play with us and it's lit. Don't pull up no thwop if you ain't busting it. N, we'll make a N sprint. Oh, broke A-N, got a pocket full of lint. Everybody, I'll blow a N rent on gang. Good on my counter right now. What you wantin'? You can go ahead and buy. Get drop off too. I'ma keep it 100. You don't even need a tester. You ain't even gotta try. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me whip it and hit it with the blessing. Cool off, let me drive. Popping these till a MF a tide. F the other side. When we catch 'em, we slide." Okay, so that was his song Gang Talk. That was verse number 1. And then he had another verse as well. I tried to look up the lyrics to his other songs, but the other songs were not listed under the lyrics because I was going to go over a few different songs if there was different lyrics, different type of vibes. But this was the only one that I was able to like do a quick search and find the lyrics for. It says, can go ahead and buy, drop off top. I'ma keep it 100. You don't even need a tester. You ain't even gotta try. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me whip it and hit it with the blessing. Cool off. Let me drive. Popping these perks till it MF the tide. F the other side. When we catch them, we slide. A, back on the road for the blow. I don't even like to drive. A, B, I'm on my way with the shaft. A, chips on me like I'm finna pull up. Play poker backstage at show with the dough, lil like a promoter. A, if a N really wants smoke, we load it. Hold on, what you say, repeat it, quote it. A, back on the lean in the morning like Fogies. For the bread, go fed, leave them dead like Tros or whatever. So that's just some of his song lyrics. Now, I also tried to pull up some of his music videos, and in a lot of the music videos, there was, you know, a lot of pew-pews, a lot of like what looked like lean, that type of vibe. So it kind of gave like drill rapper. But again, I'm not sure if that was a persona or if that was just, you know, the lane that he was in. I'm not sure if he was like really heavily active, and I don't know who his ops are because I don't know him. This is my first time hearing of him, but I did do a quick little, you know, Google's a quick little research to kind of see what was going on. All I do know is that there are a lot of guys that are heavy in the streets, and there are a lot of women who allow these men to be fathers. Now, just because you are in the streets does not mean that you cannot be in your child's life. But just know that the stuff that you get in can fall on your kids. So if you are rolling around and people spot you and you have ops, mothers who have children with men who are in the streets, think twice about how your kids are being transported back and forth. And if your, you know, if your baby daddy is flashy, he's flashing money. Now on his Instagram page, again, I don't know him, but what I seen from a quick Google, he had like a lot of money flashing, a lot of like, you know, real flashy. If you have a baby daddy that is like that, you have to keep that in mind when your children are being transported, because this is not the only story that we've heard of a guy in the streets rolling around with their child and somebody comes up on them and sprays the car, okay? So, and not to say that a tragedy can't happen if you're not a rapper, but the risk just kind of go up with different lifestyles, okay? Like a person who's not a rapper can go out their door and, you know, they could get into a car accident or, you know, anything could happen. Not saying that just because you are not in that lifestyle that a tragedy can't happen, but if you are in the lifestyle, the risk are higher. Your risk go up, and the stuff that you're entangled in can fall back on your children. So if mothers, if you got to facilitate a certain type of way for that person to be in your child's life, just be mindful going forward about the things that can happen like this. If you know that your baby daddy is heavily into a beef and he telling you, hey, let me pick up my child, you know he heavily in a beef, you got to think about your kid. Now, again, not saying that he can't be in the child's life, but you have to prioritize your child at that moment. Again, I don't know this guy, so I'm just speaking in general to the ladies to please use this as a wake-up call, because it was a few years ago I did a story. It was a guy, I forget where he was. I'm not sure if it was like Atlanta, Chicago, somewhere, but he was like in a McDonald's parking lot, and he had just picked up his daughter. He was taking his daughter to McDonald's, and him and his child got like gunned down in the McDonald's parking lot. in the McDonald's drive-thru, okay? And this guy, he had ops as well. So if you know that your baby daddy is in the streets, he got ops, the streets are not playing by the old school rules anymore. It used to be if they're with the kids or if they're with women that, you know, people won't gun you down and they'll wait. But they're not playing by those rules anymore. Now it's when they catch you, it's just that. They catch you, and whoever is in the car is just on site, okay? Now, like I said, back in the day, it used to be if they seen you out and you was with your kids, they'd pay it and they'd let you slide and they'd catch you on another day. But they don't do that no more. You be with your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, your infant daughter. They are not playing by those rules anymore. So use this as an eye opener. And if you are in the streets, okay, if you are a guy and you in the streets and you got ops, think about, you know, your kids as well. Like, so I just wanted to get on here and say that my condolences to the mom, the father's family. My condolences to all of them. I know that this tragedy is definitely hitting hard for them. I could not imagine having a child and my child going out and me having to bury my child. Like, I can't imagine what the family is going through. I can't imagine what the mother is going through. I wouldn't wish that type of hurt on anybody. And so my condolences all around. So yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. That just was on my heart to speak about. And